Very good morning to all my lovely children. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to study about verbs. What are verbs? Verbs are words that show action or doing words. So verbs are words that show actions or doing words. For example, I play badminton. So here the word play tells what I do. It tells about my action. So here the word play is a doing word. Or you can say play is a verb because it tells about my action. So children, I hope you have understood what are verbs. So now let's talk about verb tenses. What is a tense? Tense means any form of the verb. Tense means any form of the verb that shows the time of the action or state. So tense means time. Tense means time. So children, tense means any form of the verb that shows the time of the action or state. There are three main verb tenses. They are present, past and future. So there are three main verb tenses. They are present, past and future. So the present, past and future tenses are further divided into four aspects. They are the simple, continuous, perfect and perfect progressive. So we will first study about the simple tenses. Simple tenses usually refer to a single action. Simple tenses express facts and situations that existed in the past, exist in the present or will exist in the future. Let's start with the simple present tense. For example, we learn English. Do we learn English? We learn English every day. We use the simple present tense to talk of action that we do every day. The next is simple past tense. For example, the big tree fell down during this storm. Children, this sentence tells us about an action of the past. When did this action happen? Maybe yesterday or a day ago. And the next one is simple future tense. For example, the train will come at 10 o'clock. When does it suggest the train will come? Maybe tomorrow or later. So this sentence tells us about an action that will take place in future. Let's talk about continuous tenses. We use continuous tenses to talk about unfinished events. The helping verb helps to form continuous tenses. So children, what are helping verbs? Let's see. Am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, had, will, shall, can, could, may, might, must. A helping verb is also known as an auxiliary verb. It is used with the main verb to help express the main verb's tense. These helping verbs are used to form continuous tenses. So let's see how these helping verbs are used to form continuous tenses. So let's see how the helping verbs am, is, are used to form present continuous tenses. Let's see one example here. The children are dancing well. The children are dancing well. So children, in this sentence, are is a helping verb used with the main verb here. In this sentence, the main verb is dancing, and we also add ing to the end of the main verb to create the present continuous tenses. So this sentence is describing what is happening now or going on now. So this is present continuous tense. So we use the helping verbs am, is, are with the main verb, and we also add ing to the end of the main verb to create a present continuous tense. Let's see how the helping verbs was, were, are used to form past continuous tense. For example, the gardener was watering the plants yesterday evening. The gardener was watering the plants yesterday evening. So in this sentence, the helping verb was is used with the main verb. In this sentence, the main verb is watering, and we also add ing to the end of the main verb to form a past continuous tense. So this sentence is describing what was happening in the past. So this is past continuous tense. So the helping verbs was, were, are used with the main verb, and we also add ing to the end of the main verb to create a past continuous tense. So now let's see how the helping verbs shall, will, are used to form future continuous tense. For example, Riya will be celebrating her birthday on Saturday. helping verb will plus be are used with the main verb. Here in this sentence, the main verb is celebrating. And we also add ing to the end of the main verb to create a future continuous tense. So we also add be with the helping verb will to form a future continuous tense. So this sentence is describing what will be happening in future at a later time or date. So this is future continuous tense. So we use the helping verbs shall, will, and we add be with the main verb, and we also add ing to the end of the main verb to form a future continuous tense. So children, we cannot speak or write a sentence without a verb. So I hope you have understood what are verbs. Thank you. Bye-bye.